Amidst the city's chaotic symphony, I move like a ghost, my mind adrift in a sea of memories. The world around me fades into a muted hum as the echoes of yesterday's call resurface. The bustling street becomes a blur, the city's pulse a distant thrum as I am consumed by the past. Lost in reflection, the city's vibrant energy is muted, replaced by the quiet drama of my inner world. Entering the modern apartment, memories of aunt and uncle fill the space. The apartment echoes with silent memories as photos of aunt and uncle watch over me. At the kitchen counter, the weight of the news settles with each drop of water. The glass fills, but the mind remains heavy with unspoken burdens. 7 years melt away, revealing the apartment, a stage for youthful conflicts. Arguments ignite in the living room, voices rising, and youthful fury flashes. Jenny smirks, a silent observer amid the chaos. The air crackles with unspoken words, tension a tangible force. The apartment is filled with unspoken accusations as my parents confront me, their faces etched with a blend of hurt and disbelief. Sunlight casts long, stark shadows that amplify the emotional chasm between us. I stand defiant, my desperation mounting as I fight to hold my ground. I plead my innocence, my voice cracking with emotion. But my words seem to vanish into the air, unheard and unheeded. Their silence is a heavy weight, crushing my spirit as I struggle to break through their wall of doubt. Hope dwindles as I realize the futility of my pleas, the shadows deepening around me like a closing trap. In the apartment, sunlight streams mercilessly, illuminating the stark reality as the wife prepares to leave. Her movements are precise, each item packed a nail in the coffin of their crumbling bond. The air thickens with unspoken accusations as her face remains impassive, betraying no hint of sorrow. "I can't be with someone accused of such a crime," she finally declares, sealing their fate with cold finality. Lost in memories, I sit on the couch, the world fading around me. The piercing ring of the phone shatters the silence, jolting me back to reality. It's my aunt. The words echo in my mind, bringing a mix of anticipation and unease. Hesitantly, I reach for the phone, bracing myself for whatever news awaits. The room fades into a blur as I listen, the weight of untold stories pressing down. A single tear rolls down my cheek as the reality of the situation sinks in. Sunlight floods the apartment, casting a warm glow as I face my aunt. Her face reflects deep concern as she looks at me. "How are you doing? I'm here for you, whatever you need," she asks. Her words hang in the air, a mix of comfort and unspoken anxiety. Sunlight pierces through the window, illuminating the dust motes suspended in the air. I stand awkwardly in the center of the room, my uncertainty palpable. A shadow falls over me as I whisper. I'm still processing everything and unsure of what to do. I clasp my hands together, lost in thought. I turn my head slightly, looking toward the light. My shoulders slump, overwhelmed by the weight of the unknown. Sunlight floods the apartment, each ray highlighting the delicate dance of dust, while unspoken truths linger heavily. My aunt's voice cuts through the stillness, offering a stark directive. "You don't owe your former family anything." She emphasizes the need for self-preservation. "You need to prioritize your own well-being." The room is quiet. I am thinking. The apartment is still filled with sunlight. The call concludes, leaving behind only a faint trace of solace. A wave of gratitude washes over me as I hang up the phone. The silence amplifies the subtle reassurance. A faint smile appears, reflecting a moment of quiet relief. In the solitude of the apartment, a sense of peace settles. Sunlight dapples through the trees as I enter the park, a place vibrant with life and laughter. Children's laughter echoes, their joy a sharp contrast to the quiet ache within me. Families gather, their bonds visible in every shared smile, stirring a deep sense of longing. Each playful interaction is a reminder of what could have been, deepening the sting of regret. I continue to walk, the park's beauty now a painful reminder of paths not taken, dreams unfulfilled. I sit amidst a sea of manuscripts and stale coffee, the office lights buzzing overhead. The red pen dances across the page, circling words and scribbling notes, yet my mind wanders. Despite the urgent deadlines, my thoughts drift to the warm embrace of family memories. Their laughter echoes in the sterile office, a poignant reminder of life beyond these walls. Sunlight floods the bustling magazine office, highlighting the chaos of scattered papers and forgotten coffee. Lost in thought, I stare blankly at the screen, the world around me fading into a blur. Sarah approaches, her warm smile a beacon of concern in the busy office. Her voice cuts through my reverie. "Hey, you okay? You seem a little out of it today." Her eyes search mine, a silent question hanging in the air between us. Sunlight fills the magazine office as I sit across from Sarah, the glossy pages reflecting in her eyes. I confide in Sarah about my family situation. Sarah listens intently, her expression softening with concern. The rhythmic tapping of keyboards creates a soothing backdrop to my confession. She offers her empathy and advice. Sunlight floods the magazine office, illuminating the chaos of scattered papers and forgotten coffee cups. Amid the disarray, Sarah leans forward, her expression earnest and sincere. Sarah's voice fills the room with heartfelt advice. Consider what you want for yourself, and not let guilt or obligation dictate your decision. Her words hang in the air, a beacon of self-consideration amid the office's daily grind. The dust motes dance on, as if agreeing, in a silent ballet of light and reflection. I offer Sarah my deepest thanks, her support a beacon in the bustling magazine office. The scent of ink fills the air as I return to my desk, the quiet hum of deadlines spurring me forward. Amidst the organized chaos of the magazine office, a renewed sense of purpose washes over me. The scent of paper and ink lingers, fueling the creative energy that pulses through the office. I am immersed in my work, the rhythmic tapping of keyboards echoing around me. The magazine office thrives, a hub of creativity and collaboration. In the dim light of the apartment, I am surrounded by stacks of old photo albums, their faded covers whispering tales of yesteryear. Each album is a portal, promising a return to moments of laughter and love. My fingers gently trace the images, seeking the warmth of my family's embrace. I am carefully turning the pages, each photo a fragment of a beautiful, distant dream. The faces of my family smile back at me, their eyes sparkling with a joy that time cannot erase. In the quiet of the night, I lose myself in the memories, clinging to the echoes of happier times. In the dim light of the apartment, a faded photograph appears, holding a secret from the past. The photograph reveals two children, me and Jenny, their smiles bright with youthful innocence. The carefree joy in the image contrasts sharply with the present, stirring a deep sense of loss and longing. A surge of anger and betrayal erupts within me, shattering the fragile peace of the moment. The weight of past happiness turned sour now threatens to consume me. The apartment falls into a profound silence, broken only by the soft echo of the closing album. The worn photo album rests on the floor, its cover bearing the marks of time and countless memories. A wave of conflicting emotions, nostalgia and regret overwhelms the person, their expression shifting between past joy and present sorrow. The person's eyes reflect the weight of unspoken words and unresolved moments. As memories flicker across their mind, the person slowly rises, the apartment's silence amplifying the inner turmoil. Alone in the quiet apartment, the person stands as a figure of reflection and unresolved emotion, framed by the shadows of the night. The apartment fades into a canvas of shadows, pierced only by the stark light of a laptop screen. I hover over the keys, my hesitation palpable, a digital precipice before me. A surge of apprehension mixes with a morbid curiosity as I confront the past. Each keystroke echoes in the quiet apartment, a deliberate step into the unknown. The search bar pulses, a digital heartbeat as I type the names of those I once knew. The screen flickers, loading the echoes of a life once lived, now resurrected in pixels. Bathed in the soft glow of the laptop screen, I am seated at my desk, a solitary figure navigating a sea of digital information. Each click unveils a new headline, each story a fresh wave of despair as the financial and marital struggles of my siblings flood the digital space. The weight of their burdens settles upon my shoulders, a heavy cloak woven from worry and responsibility. Lost in thought, I lean back, the hum of the computer the only sound in the suffocating silence. The apartment is cloaked in shadows, the dim light accentuating a sense of foreboding. My eyes fixate on the financial statement, the numbers swimming before me. A wave of cold dread washes over me as the devastating truth becomes clear. My parents have depleted their retirement savings to support Jenny. In the dimly lit apartment, I stand alone, the heavy silence amplifying the shadows that writhe on the walls. A wave of pity washes over me, mingling with a bitter resentment that clings to the air. My gaze sweeps across the room, each object a stark reminder of unspoken words and lingering regrets. The apartment, once a sanctuary, now echoes with the ghosts of what was and what could never be. The apartment's dim light paints long shadows, dust motes swirling in the stillness. Silence descends, punctuated only by the distant murmur of the city. A knot of unease tightens in stomach as awareness dawns. Their choices resonate with grave consequence. The unspoken question hangs heavy. Should I intervene? Trapped in the throes of insomnia, I writhe in bed, the sheets a tangled mess around my legs. Moonlight streams through the window, painting the room with ethereal light and revealing the swirling dance of dust motes. Sleep remains elusive, my mind a relentless tempest of conflicting thoughts. The weight of my impending decision bears down on me, a crushing burden that feels almost physical. Each breath feels heavy, each moment stretched into an eternity as I confront the gravity of my choice. In the stillness of the night, the weight of my decision threatens to suffocate me, leaving me gasping for clarity. Morning light floods the room, revealing dust dancing in the air. I am lying in bed, wrestling with exhaustion and inner conflict. After a moment of heavy contemplation, I reach for my phone on the nightstand. My fingers brush against the cold glass of the phone screen as I consider making the call. A deep breath steals my resolve as I decide to reach out to my uncle and aunt. The decision made, I prepare to dial, seeking connection and guidance. The morning sun pours into the apartment, illuminating a solitary figure. Aunt's voice echoes with reassurance. You don't owe them anything, sweetie. Uncle's voice adds a layer of understanding. But we understand why you're worried. It's in your nature. Doubt lingers in the morning light. In the quiet morning light, dust motes dance in the sunbeams, illuminating a tense moment between nephew and uncle. The uncle leans in, his expression etched with concern, disrupting the calm of the morning. With gentle encouragement, the uncle poses a question. Have you considered meeting with your family to hear them out? The uncle pauses, his words hanging in the air, heavy with unspoken emotions. He offers unwavering support, no matter the decision, but only if you're emotionally prepared. It's your call, and I'll support whatever you decide. The morning light reveals a silent apartment, dust motes suspended in golden beams. I stand motionless, a solitary figure amidst the sun-drenched stillness. My aunt's anxiety is palpable as she nervously adjusts her scarf, her brow furrowed with unspoken fears. Her voice cracks with concern as she pleads, "Be cautious and protect yourself from further harm." The weight of her words hangs heavy in the air, amplifying the apartment's quiet tension. I nod slowly, absorbing her warning, the dust motes swirling around us like secrets in the dawn. Morning light fills the room as I pause near the doorway, a soft smile gracing my face. Sunlight illuminates the gentle dance of dust motes, bringing the sparse room to life. I thank them for their advice and promise to think carefully about my next steps. The warmth of the inviting space envelops me as I contemplate the path ahead. Amidst the lively backdrop of the coffee shop, I sit across from Sarah, the air filled with anticipation. The steam from my coffee rises, a silent dance against the cool air. A nervous energy stirs within me as I lean in, ready to speak. Sarah's presence heightens the moment, as if time itself holds its breath. The bustling coffee shop fades into background noise as I prepare to reveal what's on my mind. Bathed in the warmth of the sun, I face Sarah across the table, the rising steam from our mugs hinting at unspoken tensions. Sarah leans forward, her earnest expression cutting through the cheerful ambiance of the coffee shop. With unwavering conviction, Sarah insists, "You need to prioritize your own happiness." Her words carry the weight of unspoken burdens. "You're not obligated to fix your former family's problems." Sunlight drenches the coffee shop's outdoor seating, highlighting the steam rising from Sarah's cup. Sarah leans forward, her expression earnest, ready to impart some serious advice. Sarah pauses, then speaks with conviction. "I suggest that you set clear boundaries if you decide to reconnect with your former family." Sarah's eyes reflect a deep sense of understanding and concern. The bustling coffee shop fades into the background, highlighting the intensity of Sarah's advice. Her words hang in the air, a moment of quiet intensity amid the lively cafe setting. Bathed in sunlight, the coffee shop buzzes with life as I settle at a small table. A sense of calm washes over me as I reflect on the conversation. I appreciate Sarah's perspective and feel more confident in my ability to make a decision. The coffee shop fades into a soft blur as I embrace a sense of newfound clarity. The world around me seems to brighten as I look forward with anticipation. The sun warms my face, confirming my resolve and filling me with optimism. In the soft glow of a desk lamp, I sit alone, the silence amplifying the weight of unspoken words. A blank page stares back, a daunting canvas for memories longing to be released. A pen hovers, a silent messenger poised to bridge the chasm of years and regrets. Taking a deep breath, I brace myself, ready to unearth the buried emotions and forgotten memories. I begin to write, each word a step towards healing, a bridge rebuilt to a family once cherished. The apartment is filled with an unsettling silence, each shadow a reminder of unspoken truths. I begin to pace restlessly, the weight of my decision pressing down with each step. My hands clench and unclench, a physical manifestation of the inner turmoil consuming me. Trapped between anger, forgiveness, and indifference, I struggle to find a path through the storm within. The apartment fades into shadow, the only light emanating from a laptop screen where words appear as a torrent of repressed emotion. Each word is a raw nerve exposed, a testament to the profound pain of rejection. The glow of the screen reflects the emotional storm raging within. Each sentence etches itself onto my soul, a fresh wound inflicted by those who were once closest. In the quiet darkness, the laptop becomes a vessel for the outpouring of grief and betrayal. In the apartment's dim light, shadows dance ominously across the walls, setting a stage for concern and unspoken tension. A concerned expression clouds my face, reflecting the weight of the struggles I witness. I acknowledge their current struggles and express my concern for their well-being. The shadows deepen as I express my heartfelt concern, a silent promise of support amidst the darkness. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows dance around me, highlighting the resolve etched on my face. The weight of unspoken tension fills the room, each breath a heavy reminder of the task ahead. Through the quiet, a firm resolve takes shape. I am willing to consider meeting with them, I declare. My voice hardens, but only if they are willing to take responsibility for their actions. My final condition hangs in the air, and respect my boundaries. The weight of unspoken words lifts as the final sentence is written, a sense of liberation. The letter now complete, a profound catharsis washes over me, releasing years of held-back emotions. The apartment fades into a blur as the weight of the past dissolves. In this moment of serene closure, the future unfolds with boundless possibilities. The delicate letter rests in my trembling hand, its weight imbuing the air with both hope and trepidation. I stride purposefully toward the door, each step resonating with the weight of unspoken words and uncertain outcomes. The cold metal of the mailbox gleams ominously as the letter slides into the void, its fate sealed with a deafening metallic echo. The metallic clink reverberates through the desolate hallway, each echo amplifying the uncertainty that grips my soul. I am frozen, my heart pounding, trapped between the echoes of the past and the shadows of the future. The piercing ring of the phone cuts through the stillness, signaling an end to the quiet. My pulse quickens as I reach for the phone, a mix of hope and dread filling my heart. The caller ID reveals it is my father. A moment filled with expectation. His voice, laced with hesitance and remorse, finally breaks the silence. The apartment breathes with a silence that amplifies unspoken emotions. My gaze meets my father's. His face a canvas of etched regret. Each line on his face tells a story of past doubts and present remorse. His voice cracks as he speaks. I apologize for not believing you and for the pain we caused you. The weight of his apology hangs in the air, a fragile bridge built across years of misunderstanding. In the stark confines of the apartment, he drops to his knees, his posture a mix of desperation and supplication. He clutches at my hands, his grip tight with a pleading intensity. His eyes, bloodshot and brimming with a desperate plea, lock onto mine, seeking understanding. Please, just meet with them, he begs, his voice cracking with emotion. Let them explain. They want to make amends. Sunlight fills the apartment as I move restlessly, phone glued to my ear, the air alive with dancing dust. Amidst the quiet chaos of my apartment, a resolute decision takes shape. I resolve with newfound determination. I agree to meet with them, but only on my terms and in a neutral location. My terms are set, the meeting arranged. I will face them on my ground. Bathed in the sun's golden embrace, I step into the park, the air alive with promise. In the distance, my family stands sentinel near the ancient oak, their figures silhouetted against the tranquil landscape. A symphony of joyous greetings erupts as they wave, their arms arcing through the air in a heartfelt welcome. Drawn by the magnetic pull of kinship, I move closer, each step shortening the distance to their awaiting embrace. Anticipation dances in my heart as the gap narrows, the promise of reunion hanging palpably in the air. In a moment suspended between worlds, our paths converge, and the warmth of belonging washes over me. A silent park scene, each character shrouded in their own thoughts, the air thick with unspoken tension. The distant city sounds amplify the weight of their silence. The rustling leaves echo the unspoken words swirling around them. A palpable tension hangs heavy, stifling any attempt at connection. Lost in their own worlds, they remain isolated in a shared space. In the tranquil park, my parents stand frozen, their faces betraying deep regret. Their voices, heavy with remorse, cascade over me as they beg forgiveness. Tears glisten in their eyes, mirroring the sunlight that filters softly through the leaves above. Their regret hangs heavy in the air, a palpable weight in the otherwise serene park. Bathed in the serene glow of dappled sunlight, I stand motionless in the heart of the park, a solitary figure against the backdrop of nature's tranquility. The stillness shatters as my siblings emerge from the shadows, their faces a canvas of profound regret and remorse. Their collective voice breaks the silence, each word a painful admission of past failures. We are so ashamed. The weight of their regret hangs heavy in the air as they confess. We should have stood by you. In the tranquil expanse of the park, their voices echo with remorse. A symphony of apologies fills the air. Each word is a painful reminder of past hurts. The weight of their regret is palpable. A silent struggle plays out in the space between. The park is bathed in sunlight filtering through the leaves. I face them, my expression showing understanding and resolve. The air hangs still as I nod slowly, acknowledging their sincerity. A shadow of sadness lingers in my gaze. I acknowledge their remorse, but emphasize that their actions had lasting consequences. The weight of the past settles heavily as I accept their remorse, yet emphasize the enduring impact of their deeds. The park embraces I with open arms, its familiar paths whispering tales of moments shared. As the rustling leaves compose a symphony of unspoken feelings, the air hangs heavy, laden with the weight of unspoken words and unresolved emotions. creating a palpable tension that fills the space between us. Gathering strength from within, I prepare to articulate clear boundaries for our future interactions, each word a step toward reclaiming control. The need for time echoes in the silence as I express the desire to process everything, each word carefully chosen and delivered with a mix of resolve and vulnerability. Vulnerability mingles with resolve as I stand firm in my decision, the weight of unspoken words slowly lifting, replaced by a sense of cautious hope. Alone on a park bench, I watch my family recede into the distance, a respectful space maintained between us. Sunlight bathes my face, infusing warmth as I inhale deeply, a profound sense of tranquility enveloping me. The sunlight embraces my face as I breathe in the calmness. Peace settles over me. In the open park, the air vibrates with a palpable sense of concluding matters, as if invisible threads are being tied off. A faint glimmer of hope begins to emerge, like sunlight breaking through dense clouds, promising a brighter horizon. The atmosphere shifts, charged with the delicate promise of reconciliation, as if unspoken apologies hang in the balance. The park seems to hold its breath, awaiting the full blossoming of understanding and renewed connection. The scene fades into tranquility, leaving behind the gentle echo of what has been resolved and the quiet anticipation of what is to come. The apartment fades into shadow as I sit alone on the worn sofa, the silence amplifying my thoughts. A fleeting wave of relief washes over me, a brief respite before uncertainty creeps back in. But the shadows deepen as doubt returns, a heavy weight settling on my shoulders. I run a hand through my hair, a gesture of frustration and mounting anxiety. The unknown looms large, its presence palpable in the dim light. The weight of what's to come presses down, a silent burden in the quiet apartment. Under the dim glow of a bedside lamp, heavy silence settles in the apartment. I stare at my hands, lost in thought. I realize that forgiveness is a process, and that rebuilding trust will take time. The path to forgiveness stretches long and uncertain before me. Bathed in the faint glow of the city lights, I sit on the edge of my bed, a palpable heaviness hanging in the air. Yet, amidst the gloom, a flicker of resolve ignites in my eyes, promising a new direction. Drawing a deep breath, I ground myself in the present, ready to embrace the unknown path ahead. I decide to focus on healing and moving forward. I affirm, my voice echoing with newfound conviction. Regardless of what the future holds, I conclude, sealing my commitment to a journey of recovery and growth. With a newfound lightness in my steps, the weight of yesterday fades into the vibrant tapestry of the city. Each footfall echoes with a sense of liberation as the city's rhythm harmonizes with my own. The city's energy infuses my spirit, washing away the shadows of the past with each step. A gentle breeze whispers promises of renewal as I embrace the present with open arms. The sun's warmth kisses my skin, a tangible reminder of the brighter days that lie ahead. With each step, I shed the burdens of yesterday, embracing the freedom of a new beginning. Months later, sunlight floods the apartment, casting a golden glow over a scene of quiet domesticity. I am sitting at the kitchen table with my aunt and uncle, the air thick with unspoken gratitude. Between us, a half-finished jigsaw puzzle rests, a symbol of shared time and healing. Aunt sits quietly, her gaze soft as she looks at me. Uncle nods gently, his presence a steady anchor. I smile, a genuine smile that finally reaches my eyes, reflecting the warmth of newfound peace. Bathed in the glow of warm light, the apartment radiates with shared laughter and stories. Each smile, each glance, weaves a tapestry of new memories into the cozy atmosphere. The air vibrates with joy, a palpable energy that fills every corner of the room. Stories intertwine, creating a symphony of voices that celebrates life's simple pleasures. In this haven of warmth and camaraderie, every moment becomes a cherished keepsake. A wave of warmth washes over me as I stand amidst the familiar clutter of the apartment. The worn furniture and scattered belongings suddenly click into sharp focus, revealing a profound sense of belonging. With newfound certainty, I realize these are the people who truly matter, Faces of loved ones swim into view, each etched with love and acceptance. A genuine smile spreads across my face, radiating pure, unadulterated joy. In the sunlit park, encounters with former family members unfold with a veneer of civility. Though maintaining a respectful distance, a sense of polite detachment lingers in the air. Conversations are exchanged, yet a palpable emotional chasm remains unbridged. Each interaction is a delicate dance of cordiality, carefully choreographed to avoid stirring deeper sentiments. Sunlight paints the park in shifting patterns as I stand, hands buried deep in my pockets, the cool air swirling around me. The rustling leaves whisper secrets as I pause, a solitary figure amidst nature's grandeur. In a moment of reflection, I admit to myself, I offer them financial assistance when they need it, but I don't allow them to take advantage of me. The sunlight dances around me, a silent witness to my resolve to maintain firm boundaries. The park's serene beauty belies the internal struggle to balance generosity and self-preservation. As the crisp air envelops me, I resolve to stay firm, a guardian of my own well-being. Amidst the verdant expanse of the park, figures move deliberately, each step a testament to rebuilding broken foundations. Hands plant seeds, nurturing new beginnings from the soil of regret. Brushes stroke canvases, transforming past shadows into vibrant hues of hope. Hammer meets nail, constructing not just shelters, but also the framework for renewed lives. Voices rise in harmony, mending fractured relationships with melodies of forgiveness. Each action, a brushstroke on the canvas of redemption, painting a future where past mistakes fade into lessons learned. Sunlight filters softly through the leaves, casting a mosaic of light and shadow on the park bench, where I sit in tranquil solitude. The gentle breeze whispers secrets through the trees, carrying away fragments of past sorrows and inviting me to embrace the calm. As the world fades, a faint smile graces my lips, a silent acknowledgement of inner peace found amidst the rustling leaves. A sense of closure begins to bloom within me, fragile yet resolute, as if the very air is infused with forgiveness and understanding. The weight that once burdened my chest lifts ever so slightly, like mist dissipating in the morning sun, revealing a horizon of hope. Bathed in the warmth of acceptance, I close my eyes, surrendering to the quiet promise of a future unburdened and serene. In the dim apartment, shadows dance, enveloping a photograph from brighter days. The photo captures a moment of pure joy. Me, my aunt, and my uncle, all smiling. The aged edges of the snapshot tell tales of time gone by, each crease a memory. Lost in the echoes of laughter and love, a bittersweet ache fills the silent room. A tender smile touches my lips as I absorb the familiar embrace of my apartment. Sunlight paints the air with dancing dust motes, each ray a testament to the life I've cultivated. The lingering scent of coffee whispers tales of shared mornings, love, and purpose. In this space, I recognize the beautiful mosaic of my new life, rich with love and unwavering support. Sunlight paints the room in a golden glow, illuminating the gentle dance of dust motes. A gentle smile touches my lips as my gaze drifts across the familiar space. Each object whispers silent stories of the journey I have walked. A wave of gratitude washes over me. I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned and the person I've become. I stand in quiet contemplation, the room around me a comforting embrace. Amidst the city's vibrant pulse, I stride forward, a beacon of confidence illuminating the path. Each step resonates with the promise of what lies ahead, my spirit buoyant with optimism. The city unfolds around me, a canvas of endless possibilities awaiting my imprint. With unwavering resolve, I embrace the future, ready to seize every opportunity that comes my way. The city's energy fuels my ambition, propelling me towards my dreams with unstoppable momentum. As the sun kisses my face, I stand tall, a symbol of unwavering determination and boundless hope. Amidst the cacophony of the city, I navigate the crowded street, each step echoing with the relentless pulse of urban life. The city's relentless sounds envelop me, a symphony of chaos that amplifies my solitude. In a fleeting moment, a young woman passes, her image sparking a vivid echo of Jenny. Her fleeting presence pierces through the noise, a bittersweet reminder of a past love. Amidst the city's relentless pulse, a fleeting sadness touches me, yet I resist its pull. The city swirls around me, a symphony of life that drowns out the whisper of sorrow. I pause, a moment of stillness in the chaos, reflecting the emotions that linger just beneath the surface. The city's vibrant energy reclaims me, and I press on, leaving the sadness behind. Amidst the city's relentless pulse, I am walking, a solitary figure navigating the crowded streets. I pause, a moment of stillness amidst the ceaseless motion, to draw a deep, contemplative breath. A profound sense of understanding washes over me, a tranquil island in the urban sea. A voice whispers in the air. I realize that everyone makes mistakes. The revelation continues, and it's up to them to learn from them. Amidst the city's ceaseless rhythm, I walk with a heart swelling with gratitude, each step a testament to the journey. The city's embrace feels like a warm acknowledgement of the support that propelled me forward. Each towering building and bustling street corner whispers tales of those who believed in me. The city's pulse echoes the rhythm of my own renewed spirit, a symphony of thankfulness. In this urban ballet, I am but one dancer, moving to the score of my own gratitude and triumph. The city street awakens under the brilliant sun, its golden rays promising a day brimming with possibilities. Every corner of the street pulsates with life and energy, bathed in the sun's radiant glow. The path ahead stretches out, an open invitation to explore the city's myriad hidden stories and vibrant scenes. The sun's warmth embraces the city, casting shadows that dance and shift with the rhythm of urban life. Sunlight pours down, turning ordinary streets into stages for the theater of everyday existence. Each sunlit step forward reveals new facets of the city's character, inviting deeper exploration and discovery. Amidst the bustling city street, a serene smile blossoms, hinting at inner peace and newfound resolve. The smile deepens, reflecting a profound acceptance of past trials and a hopeful gaze towards the horizon. A palpable sense of liberation washes over them, their posture radiating confidence and readiness. With a final, lingering smile, they step forward, embracing the future with open arms and unwavering optimism.